Alright, so in this problem, I have x minus 4 to the power of 4 is equal to x to the power of 4. So I want to find the value of x. And for my solution, I'm going to start by rewriting my equation. So x minus 4 to the power of 4 is equal to x to the power of 4. And now I'm going to rewrite this as x minus 4 to the power of 2 times 2 is equal to x to the power of 2 times 2. And the reason I did this is because if I have something in the form a to the power of m times n, this is the same thing as a to the power of m to the power of n. So this is going to equal x minus 4 to the power of 2 to the power of 2 is equal to x to the power of 2 to the power of 2. Now I'm going to subtract x to the power of 2 to the power of 2 on both sides. So these two cancel out, and I get x minus 4 to the power of 2 to the power of 2 minus x to the power of 2 to the power of 2 is equal to 0. So from here, if I have something in the form a squared minus b squared, this is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So in this case, a is equal to x minus 4 squared, and b is equal to x squared. So I get x minus 4 squared plus x squared times x minus 4 squared minus x squared. And this is equal to 0. Now from here, I get two equations. X minus 4 squared plus x squared is equal to 0, and x minus 4 squared minus x squared is equal to 0. So x minus 4 squared is equal to x squared minus 8x plus 16, and I have this plus x squared is equal to 0. And x squared plus x squared is 2x squared, so I get 2x squared minus 8x plus 16 is equal to 0. Now we have a quadratic equation, and notice how all these terms have the greatest common factor of 2. So I can divide all these terms by 2. 2 divided by 2 is, these two cancel out, so I get x squared. Negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. And 16 divided by 2 is 8. So now I have x squared minus 4x plus 8 is equal to 0. And to solve this, I can use the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in this case, a is 1, b is negative 4, and c is 8. So I get x is equal to negative of negative 4 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so negative 4 squared, which is 16, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 8. And I have this all over 2a, so 2 times 1. Now this is equal to positive 4 plus or minus the square root of 16 minus 32 over 2, which is equal to 4 plus or minus the square root of negative 16 over 2. Now, the square root of negative 16, I can rewrite this as the square root of 16 times the square root of negative 1. And if you guys already know, the square root of negative 1 is the same thing as I. So I get 4 plus or minus the square root of 16i over 2. And the square root of 16 is equal to 4, so I get 4 plus or minus 4i over 2. And now I can divide both terms by 2, so I get x is equal to 2 plus or minus 2i. And for here, I get x squared minus 8x plus 16 minus x squared These two cancel out, so I get 8x is equal to 16 and x is equal to 2.